Today we're making chicken afritada, a Filipino chicken stew dish. Hi everyone, today we're making chicken afritada, a tomato-based stew from the Philippines. Here are the ingredients we're going to need for our dish. We're going to need some chicken. You can use any cuts of chicken you prefer. I like using drumsticks or thigh for this dish. 1 medium onion chopped. About 6 cloves of garlic minced. 1 cup of tomato sauce. Or sometimes I switch it out. Instead of using tomato sauce, I use tomato bisque soup. About 1 to 2 tablespoons of fish sauce for flavoring. About a teaspoon of black pepper. 1 carrot chopped. About 2 medium-sized potatoes chopped. 1 teaspoon of chicken powder. About a 1/3 cup of green peas. 1 red bell pepper cut into squares. 1 green bell pepper cut into squares. About 4 to 6 pieces of bay leaves. So here's a complete list of our ingredients. First thing we're going to do is we're going to lightly brown our carrots and our potatoes. So we have our wok here over medium-high heat. First we're going to add our carrots. This step is optional. I just like doing it this way so that you get a nice texture on your stew because the potatoes and the carrots are not too soggy. Then add in the potatoes. Okay, once our potato has browned, let's set that aside. So now we can remove some of this oil and just leave enough for our sauteing our onion and garlic. Alright, now we're going to saute our onion and garlic. First we're going to add in our garlic. Then our onion. Next, we're going to add in our chicken. At this point, we're going to add in a little fish sauce for flavoring. And some black pepper. Then we're going to add in our tomato sauce. Let's just give it a quick stir. Now we're going to add in our bay leaves. We're also going to add in our chicken powder to add a body to the dish. And we're just going to add a little water to slightly cover up to the top of that chicken. Just like that. Cover, set your heat to high so it'll bring to boil quicker. Once it's boiling, we're going to reduce our heat to medium-low. then simmer for 30 minutes until the chicken's fully cooked. Until the chicken's fully cooked. Alright, our chicken should be nice and fully cooked now. Now we're going to add in our potatoes and carrots. We're going to continue cooking this until our potato and carrots are nice and soft. Alright, our potatoes and carrots should be soft by now. At this point, give it a taste and adjust the seasoning to your for your preference. Very nice. It's mild. I did not put a lot of tomato sauce because my wife doesn't like a lot of tomato sauce on it. It's up to you. You can add in more tomato sauce or tomato paste even to give it more tomato flavor. Also, some people add sugar to this to kind of balance out the saltiness with the sweetness. It's up to you. I personally don't do that. So right now what we're going to do is, the seasoning's perfect. I'm just going to add in the bell pepper. We're going to cover it and let it cook for about 5 minutes. You don't want this to be fully soggy, like completely too soft. You still want a little bite into it. So we're just going to cook it for about more or less 5 minutes. And we'll be back. Let's go check on our dish. Yeah, the bell pepper is nice. It's getting soft, but it still has its shape. It still has its bite. So what we're going to do now is add in our frozen peas. They were frozen earlier, but since it's been sitting in the counter while I'm cooking, it's fully defrosted. We're not really going to overcook this. What we're going to do is just close it and let it sit there for about 2 minutes. And that should warm it up, and then we should be done. We can turn off our heat right now and just let it sit there for the peas to warm up. Okay, and just like that, our dish is done. Very simple chicken stew. Again, my recipe is just a guideline. You can adjust everything. You can add in sugar, tomato paste, more tomato sauce. It's up to you. Just use your imagination, and I'm sure it will turn out fine. So what we're going to do now, as usual, this dish is always best served with rice. So now let's just plate our dish. And here's our finished dish. Chicken afritada. I hope you enjoyed today's recipe, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.